We are now in LeDroit Park. We are very close to Howard University, and Howard University Hospital is right behind us. And that used to be where the old Griffith Stadium was.
Oh!
So cool.
We've heard so many stories about Griffith Stadium, but I don't think I ever really knew exactly where it was located.
Me neither. So that is really cool. Washington history right there. Yeah.
And then the other cool thing about this particular block is that a few doors down in the same style of house, young Duke Ellington lived on this block.
Wow, so that makes this block even cooler.
It does.
So this is a little bit older than Bloomingdale. There is a very large park just a block away. It does have a playground, it has a dog park. This house, according to the building records, was built in 1892. And something that's unusual about this block of houses is that there are no basements. Why don't you guys take a look, and I will meet you in the back in the patio.
Sounds great.
Let's go. Does something look familiar?
Looks like we have a theme here.
I think so.
Okay, first in Bloomingdale, now in LeDroit Park. They love their exposed brick walls.
Yes, I do too.
There's a lot of character,
It
color.
does, the color.
It's a little mustardy mixed in there.
But just looking at this room overall, you know, you just want to walk in, you can see yourself just sitting and just having a nice conversation with friends.
Hey, listen, I think this is charming so far. I love these floors with all these knots in them.
You know, I don't know if those are original to the house.
But I love the character of it. I think it looks great. And that banister, too. You feel that sense of age in this house in a great way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, shall we continue?
We shall. Then into this much more updated kitchen.
Right. So obviously this has been renovated over the years.
Yeah.
And we have a galley kitchen, nice granite countertops. I don't think this kitchen feels that small.
It doesn't.
Especially when you look out this window, because you have a whole other extension into that courtyard. And the natural light makes the space feel bigger, I think.
It definitely extends it. For this little dining room, too.
Yeah.
Really makes this whole thing open up. Let's go check out those 2 bedroom levels.
Okay.
Even these stairs have that age in them. It's very cool.
So let's go to bedroom number 1.
This is a big bedroom.
It's big, but it's really inviting.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at these windows, which are newer windows, it just brightens this space. And this is the original flooring because this is heart of pine.
Heart of pine.
And you don't see this very often because these have to come from very, very old trees. And you just don't have that age anymore to get that heart of pine out of. And notice the transom.
Look at that. I love a good transom. Hey, washer dryer.
Nice.
And bedroom number 2.
Okay.
This is a cozy little nest here.
It just makes for a nice space.
It's a cute little bedroom. You have these built-in bookshelves. Nice for a guest room.
Yeah. And right around the corner, we have a full bath.
There probably was a tub in this room at some point.
Right, but I have to say, I do like the shower.
I do too. Yeah, very nice. These old stairs again. Don't you feel like you've been here before?
I feel a little deja vu.
It's like, speaking of double vision, so this room is almost exactly like the room downstairs.
Right, both really spacious rooms.
And what I love about this bedroom is you can see Founders Library at Howard U and the tower, the cupola. Okay, I have a feeling there's another bedroom and another bathroom.
I think you're right.
And how did I know?
Well, this one is still cozy, but it does seem just a little bigger.
Well, downstairs, you know, you have that washer and dryer here, right? So maybe they took up a little bit of that.
Okay. I think you're right, because here's the sink.
So this is where the washer and dryer was on the first floor.
Ah, look.
And more exposed brick. All right, well, it's like more cowbell. We just need a little bit more exposed brick.
You can never have enough cowbell. Hey.
Hey, how'd it go?
Great. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, the minute you walk in, that brick wall hits you like a brick wall.
It sure does.
You guys like those brick walls. Yeah.
We like them. I think LeDroit Park and Bloomingdale like,
People like to show the quality of the original home, so you see the craftsmanship of the original brickwork.
Yeah, it's very handsome.
But just from a design element, it really adds such a great touch to a home. And when you walk into this one, I mean, the flow, you come into a renovated kitchen, and you know, this window, the light, it just carries you through this courtyard.
Yeah, it's really nice to have the courtyard right off the kitchen. Something that's interesting about this house is it's one of the smaller homes in the neighborhood, but it does have those really large front bedrooms, and it has 2 of them, in addition to the 2 smaller ones. Even though this is a smaller house in the neighborhood, we're surrounded by a lot of the original single-family detached homes. So there are a lot of much larger homes around us that were designed by the architect James McGill, and that gives a little bit different character to the LeDroit Park side versus the Bloomingdale side, which tends to be more row homes.
Can you run down the stats of the home one more time?
Yes, this is a single-family home. It is not a condo, so there's no condo fee. There are 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. It is 1620 square feet. The building permit says it was built in 1892. It has obviously been renovated since, but it is part of the original historic district.
This is a tough one, okay?
It is a tough one.
Are you still thinking there?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
rush. Don't rush.
I'm not rushing you.
Sure. All right.
I'm relying on you because whatever she guesses, I'm going to dance around that number.
Okay, I'm going to come in at 835,000.
Okay.
I really don't know. I'm going to go for 800 on the nose.
So you were both a tad low.
Okay.
We're priced at 875.
Wow.
I win!
You win. All right. House number 2 down. House number 3 coming up.